covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
Dragon Sisters give back to area veterans. Plus, a new art group is attracting talent. More than a dozen members of the Dragon Sisters Dragon Boat team swapped out their paddles for gloves and tools as they volunteered their time at Ashley's Cottage, a transitional house for female veterans in Fruitland Park, just last week.
The Dragon Sisters are much more than just a dragon boat team. We offer a lot to the community, and we are here to serve. We have a lot to offer, and we make the best use of our resources, which right now is 60 women. And we try to focus on charities that are directly women related. So we work a lot with the Haven House of Lake and Sumter counties, and again with Habitat. We're cleaning up the backyard, we're taking down the fence, everything outside, the bushes, whatever needs to be addressed. A lot of us work with Honor Flight, and last year we had the privilege of being on an all-women's Honor Flight.
Dragon Sister Sue Derek Ja Nyamko says doing this cleanup as a team makes her feel powerful, like when they are in the boat together, knowing they can do anything when they work together as a team. Fellow Dragon Sister Janine Prevost may never meet the women who will live in Ashley's Cottage, but she feels good knowing that she is making a place for them that makes them feel like home. Now let's learn more about the Dragon Sisters Dragon Boat team. They are the largest all-women dragon boat team in Central Florida, made up of members between the ages of 52 and 80. They train 3 days a week on the waters of Lake Myona to trim valuable seconds off their times. The group never turns away new recruits, and Village's residency is not required to join. The team keeps extra paddles and life vests on hand for anyone who wants to give the sport a try. During the month of October, they proudly sport the color pink in honor of breast cancer survivors and spreading awareness about the disease. To get involved with the Dragon Sisters, you can contact Sandra at 352-638-8309. After this short break, a new art group forms, so stay with us.
I'm going to need a pound of bologna, a half pound of Swiss, and hearing aid special.
One moment.
This is programmable, right?
What am I, a doctor?
Why buy a hearing aid where you buy your groceries?
Our doctors of audiology and licensed hearing aid specialists do one thing and one thing only, hearing aids.
You don't have to go to a big box store to get an inexpensive hearing aid.
We fit only the world's best hearing aids at the lowest prices anywhere, we guarantee it.
Call today and try any hearing aid absolutely free. Visit EliteHearingCenters.com.
Martha Chess and Carl Stewart are neighbors within the village of St. John's. They both have an affinity for art. It started with a tiny art group and evolved into the St. John's Arts and Crafts group.
We hope people will feel comfortable as beginners bringing whatever it is they want to work on, and not feel intimidated by people they think are already artists, because we're all beginning something.
We're trying to turn what's normally a solitary endeavor into something that could be social.
We have a number of people who have already been inspired by the work that they've seen going on in the group, and so they want to try new crafts or arts. We're a brand new neighborhood. We all, our houses were brand new this year, So we're still trying to meet people, and this is a way for us to meet the people in our neighborhood. We're in a very large room. It's beautiful, big windows overlooking the lake. It's really a lovely place to be for a couple hours. So we have plenty of room for more people. I'm a dabbler. I mean, I did a few of these things, and I like to try different stuff. So, you know, I might do watercolor one week. I might do markers in a coloring book the next week, and just having fun. We always have people drop in, you know, see what we're doing. So there's no telling what'll happen.
The St. John's Arts and Crafts Group meets at 1 p.m. the first and third Monday of each month at Lake Okahumpka Recreation. There just so happens to be a popular spring craft show going on this weekend. The work of resident artists and crafters will be on full display Saturday. There will be 100 tables set up inside Laurel Manor, Rohan, and Seabreeze Recreation from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You will come across cross-stitching, pottery, wreaths, woodwork, glass fusion, and other mediums. This is a free event that is open to the public. It's a great chance for you to find something unique to give as a gift or to help brighten up your home. Parking may be hard to come by, so if you can drive your golf cart to any or all three of these locations on Saturday, it's encouraged. Up next, we'll get you ready for a festival. We'll be right back.
At the Jenkins Auto Group, our priority is your safety and the safety of our team. We plan to remain open to help you with any automotive needs for both sales and service. For sales, you can visit the dealership, buy from home at jenkinscars.com, or we'll come to your home or business and handle the entire transaction. For service, our hours will remain the same, and we'll even come pick up your vehicle and return it after it's been serviced and washed. Jenkins Auto Group. Welcome to the family.
It doesn't take long to notice that classic cars are a common sight around this community. You will have the chance to see some beautiful automobiles at 2 car shows this week. There will be a Friday night car show at Lake Sumter Landing Market Square, presented by the Village's Street Rod Kart Club. While over at Brownwood Paddock Square, the Village's Camaro Club will be parked in and around the square on Friday too. At both locations, the car owners will start pulling in around 5 p.m. and they will be there until 8 p.m. if you want to see the cars and talk to the owners too. And if you are planning on going to those car shows, first take a look at the forecast.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
St. Patrick's Day is March 17th, but on Saturday you can celebrate early with the 2023 St. Patrick's Day Festival. It will be a sea of green in and around Lake Sumter Landing Market Square from 4 to 9 p.m. Performance groups will include English country dancers, All That Ballroom, the Village's Twirlers and Drum Corps, Viva Flamenco, Stilt Walkers, and Cleghorn. America's Celtic Rock Band will be the main entertainment at the pavilion. This Irish theme party will move over to Spanish Springs Town Square next week on St. Patrick's Day. That party will kick off with a resident parade put on by the Village's Recreation and Parks starting at 3:15. It will begin and end near Gators Dockside, so go ahead and start pulling out something green to wear for St. Patrick's Day festivals coming your way.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible. So call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Doors are opening at your new neighborhood Sprouts Farmers Market in the Villages on Friday, March 17th at 7 a.m. Join us for our grand opening weekend celebration March 17th through March 19th and get 20% off your entire purchase when you create a Sprouts account. Plus, you'll receive $10 off a future $50 purchase. Enjoy music, giveaways, samples, and fun for the entire family all weekend long. Head over to your new neighborhood Sprouts at 466 and Buena Vista Boulevard. Visit sprouts.com/thevillages for details.
This is VNN.
Sydney Wagner has found there is no end to what you can do and create with miniatures. The Village of Charlotte resident has 3 china cabinets full of miniature items and other picturesque scenes made over 45 years of crafting. She says you can make anything you want, it's relaxing, and it keeps things more peaceful. After years of experimenting and developing her skills, she became an expert at miniature building and began teaching others all over the United States and in Thailand. She is president of the Small Wonders Miniatures Club in the Villages that meets at 1 p.m. the first Tuesday of each month at Hibiscus Recreation. Miniatures have been in her life for a long time, and she never plans to stop making them. You can watch some top-level local bowlers on Sunday. The 2023 Properties of the Villages Real Results Tournament is rolling in to round 3. The original field of 64 sanctioned Villages bowlers is now down to the Sweet 16. The remaining competitors will bowl 3 games head-to-head, and the bowlers with the top overall series in each match will advance to the final round of the Scratch Knockout Tournament. The action will begin 10 a.m. Sunday at Fiesta Bowl. Spanish Springs Lanes, the other bowling center in the Villages, hosted a tournament February 25th and 26th. Area bowlers competed in the 2023 Leesburg United States Bowling Congress Open. There were 4-person teams, doubles, and singles. The top scratch team featured Jerry and Carol Teal, John Poland, and Andy Ippolito with a score of 2,761. The top doubles handicap team was Keith Weber and Robert J. Weber with a combined score of 1,515. Bob Caputo and Mark Sheemy posted the top scratch doubles score with 1,384, followed by Gary Tobert and Bob Chamberlain with 1,377. And Kenny Ray rolled a 794 3-game series to finish in first place in singles scratch. Next up is the 17th annual Leesburg USBC Bowling Association Women's Tournament, March 25th and 26th, also at Spanish Springs Lanes. The deadline to sign up is March 18th. Pick up a form at Spanish Spring Lanes or Fiesta Bowl and turn it in. It's time now for a brief commercial break. We'll be right back.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.
There is plenty of springtime fun coming up next month for visiting grandchildren. The Hopping Through the Villages Easter calendar has been released, and as of 8:30 a.m. Thursday, grandparents can register their grandkids for activities. There are a variety of fun events planned for youth ranging in age from 3 to 16 years old. This will include Peeps Edible Fun, several Easter craft sessions, a golf cart scavenger hunt, Easter egg hunt, and of course photos with the bunny. Hopping Through the Villages begins April 3rd and runs through April 6th at recreation locations around the community. There is a fee required with most activities. Visit CantVillages.com for the entire schedule and start registering at 8:30 a.m. Thursday at CantVillages.com or at any of the At Your Service locations. If you enjoy free musical entertainment, The Villages is the place for you. These are the bands scheduled to play Thursday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Thursday's Daily Sun for information on upcoming festivals this month. Thanks for watching.
There are many factors that can make a golf hole difficult to play. A well-placed bunker, a lurking water hazard, or a razor-thin fairway. 18 of those holes stood out to our golf professionals as the most challenging. All of them require patience, skill, and a little bit of luck to master. Here are the 18 hardest holes of golf in the Villages. This might be the hardest starting hole in all the Villages. With water right and out of bounds, left accuracy off the tee is critical. Subsequent shots aren't any easier as the out of bounds and water run the entire length of this par 5. This tee shot is extremely difficult with a sloping right to left fairway and the majority of golfers slicing the ball. The second shot is normally too close to the tree line or in the trees to go for the green. With a robust hazard, this par 3 is all carry. If you come up short, you will have to reload and try to carry the hazard again. This hole has one of the narrowest fairways you'll see with large oak trees protecting each side, requiring an accurate shot off the tee. The green slopes both in front and back, making it difficult to keep the ball where you want it. Golfers typically don't use a brand new golf ball when teeing off on this par 3. The tee shot requires the player to hit over water and avoid the 3 green side bunkers to have a shot at par. We actually have to adjust the tee markers based on pin position on this par 3 with water short, left, and behind. Players are pleased to find one of the sand bunkers or grass bunkers as long as it's dry. This par 3 presents a unique challenge. With water on the left from tee to green and a large oak tree framing the right of the green, there is great risk-reward depending on the hole location. This nearly 400-yard par 4 from the white tees is all you can handle. Don't get caught in the left side fairway bunker, or a double bogey is on the horizon. This par 3 presents a great challenge for players of all skill levels. The island green requires pinpoint accuracy, or the player will be re-teeing with a penalty. A demanding par 5 that requires accuracy off the tee and a long carry over water on the second shot. The approach isn't any easier, as the green is surrounded by bunkers, making par a great score. This long uphill par 4 will require a good poke off the tee. The 3-tiered green is guarded by bunkers on the left and makes putting a hit or miss affair if you don't land on the right tier. This tight par 4 has out of bounds to the right and water to the left, making an accurate drive key. The approach isn't much easier, as the small green tilts right to left and a miss almost assures a bogey. This 438-yard hole presents a narrow landing space off the tee. A closer than it looks green and a false front bunker make this hole a tough par. Water lines the left side of this tricky par 5 from tee to green. Club selection is critical on the tee shot. As designed, landing areas require accuracy and aggression is often punished with penalty strokes. A very challenging hole that brings water into play. The green is 50 yards deep from front to back, making depth perception a major problem on the approach shot. A tough dogleg par 4 that requires a perfect tee shot to reach the corner. If you don't reach on your drive, there is no use in trying to cut the corner. Just lay up and go for the green in 3. Don't let the large green fool you. Even reaching the green in regulation doesn't guarantee a birdie opportunity. This par 4 demands a good drive and an accurate approach to avoid the hazards around the elevated green. Out of bounds right and water left create a very difficult tee shot on this hole. Trees on both sides of the green make the approach shot even more difficult for those trying to attack the pin. The Village's golf pros say these are the 18 hardest holes across our 12 championship courses. You don't have to drive through the Village as long to see a golf cart. Thousands of golf carts ride through the community daily, making the Villages one of the most unique communities in the world. But even within the uniqueness of the town, can be found golf carts that roll apart from the rest on a day-to-day commute. We asked villagers to pick their favorite carts in the Villages. The first cart on our list is one that's easy to spot during the day, but it's especially easy to spot on the cover of night. This 4-wheeled star-spangled carter was made and designed by John and Suzanne Cahill with the help of Street Rod Productions. The cart sits proudly sporting the red, white, and blue with just a flash of New York Yankee love.
We had it custom built. We chose the colors, red, white, and blue, to closely resemble the American flag. And it has gold trim on it, much like a military ceremonial American flag.
The cart is modeled after a 1937 Ford, and it's complete with radio, CD player, Bluetooth, and liquid lights underneath the cart, which can run through different color variations, making the cart a clear favorite. John admits the lights are a bit for show, but it does help with some safety issues.
That helps people see us, especially at night when we're cruising around.
Our Our next cart charges villagers' list at full ramming speed. Jerry Hone is a builder and loves to create new things. His latest creation, the bumper car golf cart. It started 11 months ago when he ordered an empty shell of a bumper car from Titusville. Next, he bought a golf cart, mounted the shell on the frame, and many hours of labor later with chrome packaging and lights resulted in the nostalgic throwback to childhood.
Everybody has probably ridden a bumper car at the fair or a festival or something, so everyone remembers that.
The cart sits 2 people, however, both passengers need to enter from the shotgun side of the cart. On the back bumper is a friendly reminder that bumper cart rides are 10 cents a pop. The last cart on a villager's most liked list also has a charging rate, but if you try to hail this taxi, don't expect the meter to run. It's actually the cart of the friendly neighborhood New York's Vincent and Alexis Molela.
We took a basic, regular yellow golf cart, and with all the appliques that we ordered from the New York City Taxi Depot, we created our own creation. The theory was to be so recognizable that nobody could ever steal it.
It was just a taste of where we came from.
The rates on either side of the cart are real New York City rates of 1952 and 1997. Vincent and Alexis are proud of their cart and have grown accustomed to the attention their cart brings them. Hearing the occasional, "Hey, taxi!" is just part of the norm.
No meter. All the rides are free.
There are all kinds of fun and tricked out golf carts all around town. It's just part of what keeps the villages lively and on the go.
Actually, it was just a couple of people that live over in Palo Alto got together and said it would be fun. They just started doing, it's sort of like the thing over at Fenny, a couple people getting out and doing night drives, and then all of a sudden it became, that's basically what happened here. And then I think they were both motorcycle riders too, so that's where they brought in the whole idea of making maneuvers and routines. Basically, we are open to new members. Anybody that's interested, we'd love to hear from you. You won't know until you get out and try.
Being a follower is sometimes more difficult than being a leader, because you have to follow the leader, and sometimes it's more difficult than being a leader because you know the routine and you just do it and you hope everybody follows you. We do other things. We go out for breakfast. We're going out for breakfast now after every performance, and we have scavenger hunts, rodeos we put on, and we do some charity work, and we just have a good time as a group.
You're here to have fun, lots of fun. We're Lake Nutrition Center, your health food store. We offer vitamins, supplements, immune boosters, gluten-free and plant-based options that will support your health. We're here to help you feel better, sleep better, manage your stress of those pickleball tournaments, navigate the traffic circles, and help you with your golf game. We look forward to meeting you and helping you stay healthy and have more fun.